Hi, this is the 1000 Scenes Project. I'm Morgan, and improviser number 121 of 1000 is Mick Murtha. Hi, Mick.
Hello, how you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for doing this.
Cool.
Our suggestion is, it's randomly generated, and it is awarding, A-W-A-R-D-I-N-G, awarding. It's so funny to be in the same room as you. I idolized you growing up.
I know. Lots of people did. I was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, you're Highway Town changed my life. I saw it in the theater when I was 14, and yeah.
It's all anyone wants to talk about is Highway Town. I've got this amazing body of work, and it's always Highway Town this and Highway Town that.
Oh yeah, no, that must be frustrating. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess Highway Town was the one that you got the Oscar for, and it's the one that you have. But so you have done more movies since then.
That Oscar ruined my life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I clearly have stepped in it. I'd love to see some of your other work, though. What would you suggest? Like, what would you prefer to be known for?
I make sandwiches. I make good sandwiches. My kids love them.
Make sandwiches? You're talking about the actual making of sandwiches?
Actual sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're good. Oh. They're top quality sandwiches. It's fresh from the butcher. All the meat's fresh. The cheese is fresh. They're really good.
Well, I mean, Highway Town made me want to become an emergency medical technician. And I've saved people's lives now, and it's because of you and your work. So
But there's so many EMTs in this world, I mean.
Right.
I can count on one hand the number of times I've had a really good sandwich.
Huh. Well, it's funny how different people want to be known for different things.
Well, I mean, it's just... I think everyone needs their own priorities in this life. I have prioritized sandwiches. I've chosen to make that my life's work. And just because something else I did touched a few million people, that's all anyone wants to talk about.
Yeah. Could I get an autograph? Is that okay? Or
only
I have an autograph book if you would. I mean, I've got Steven Spielberg, Werner Herzog. I've got a lot of Harrison Ford is in here, so it's just like a lot of my heroes.
I've made it a point to only autograph sandwiches now.
To autograph sandwiches.
Yes.
Well, wouldn't the sandwiches kind of rot, or how would you keep an autograph on it?
Lacquer.
Lacquer.
You lacquer it. You need to get some lacquer, put it on your mantle, and everyone will be like, "What's that?" And I'll be like,
"Wait, do you work here at this Subway Sandwiches? You don't work here. You're just..."
No, I bought a franchise.
Oh, okay. So you're a franchise.
Yeah,
okay.
I bought a franchise.
Right.
Okay,
well, that's a responsible thing to do. You must have brought in a lot of money. Highway Town must have been successful. Or your previous endeavors must have. I just can't believe I'm in the same room with the guy who made Highway Town. I'm sorry.
Okay. Get your sweet onion chicken teriyaki and get out.
Okay.
Just get out.
I mean, do the people who work for you even know who you are? Or?
They're dead-eyed stoners. Of course they know who I am.
Okay, good. Because that'd be weird if they just thought you were not just thought, but thought you were the guy who owned the Subway and really.
Why isn't owning a Subway enough?
I'm not making any judgments. I just the movie changed the course of my life, so obviously I'm biased towards that. And honestly, sandwiches are like I eat them and then I forget them. So I'm sure your sandwich would be different. I mean, I've had sweet onion teriyaki in other Subway places, but
my blood and sweat and tears are in that sweet onion chicken teriyaki.
Right. I mean, they do sort of tell you exactly what ingredients to put in and in what proportions, so I don't know how personalized it actually.
Pretty darn personal.
Is it? Okay.
They can get very darn personal.
I would love to. I mean, you're such a craftsman. Obviously, I'd love to see you make the. I mean, it's so far it looks like you've done the standard things that they've done at a Subway. So is there like a little flair you put on at the end, or?
I would hope that the sandwiches would speak for themselves.
Okay, it just looks exactly like every other sweet onion teriyaki sandwich I've got.
You haven't even taken.
Subway.
You haven't even.
Why are you wasting
yet?
your life in a fucking sandwich
It's
place?
not a waste of my life, my God.
You won an Academy Award your first time out. A lot of people look up to you. Subway sandwiches are the definition of the most boring thing in the world. They're everywhere. It's like Starbucks, but not as cool, if Starbucks is even cool.
I swept at the Sandy Awards, and that's plenty for me.
They have awards for makers of Subway sandwiches?
And I won 6 of them.
I'm sure that's very impressive within the community of people who make Subway sandwiches. What were the awards? You won 6 different awards?
I won Best Supporting Mayonnaise.
Supporting mayonnaise.
Because the problem is people, when they make their own sandwiches, the mayonnaise overpowers everything, and I know it's supposed to be a supporting player, and I expertly worked at it.
So I guess, is there like a nomination process? Like they take people from...
You have to submit a
Subway...
You have to submit a sandwich through the mail. It's a very rigorous process.
Uh-huh. And then they judge whether you put on the proper amount of mayonnaise in this case.
Amount, placement in the sandwich. But there's, I guess, just those 2 criteria.
Right.
I've wasted my life.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you would... What?
I've wasted my life.
No, you made a great movie 15 years ago.
I made one great movie. I make sandwiches from a chain. Can't even put my own spin on it. As much as I might like to delude myself into thinking I can.
Well, let me taste the sandwich. Let me go ahead and taste the.
Okay. This is my self-worth is on the line here.
Oh well, I'll taste it and give you an objective. Oh my gosh! Yeah, it's great. It's so interesting what you did with it. I really like what you did with it. It's just the way the ingredients come together and just. You did a great job just putting it all together.
This is the greatest day of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you autograph the rest of the sandwich?
You can't autograph it when you've taken a bite out of it.
Okay. Then I guess I'll have another sweet onion teriyaki autographed then. Or...
You got it. It's $12 now.
A bargain.
At any price, yes. All right.
Blackout. Thank you so much, Mick. Very fun.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure.
My pleasure. All mine. Is there anything that I can plug for you in the description of?
Yeah, sure. I'm with Death by Improv. If you go to facebook.com/deathbyimprov or youtube.com/deathbyimprov, you'll find our stuff.
Great. I'll put links to both of those.
Cool.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure.
Have a great
Thanks
day.
a lot. You too.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
See ya.